Wii U. How will you play next? Hello again, it's Rofer and welcome to another video, and this one's going to be about the Nintendo Wii U. The reason is because of the fact that today is the 5th birthday / anniversary of the console in the UK, Europe and Australia. And I hope that you enjoy this video, and this is one I want to definitely be looking forward to talking about. But before I start, I just want to say that this video will be uploaded a little bit later than usual. Reason being was that I was actually having issues with uploading my videos, but also the battery on the camera that I use, aka iPod Touch 5th generation, the battery ran out on it, so I had to really let it charge for a bit, and once it was done, then it'll be uploaded. So sorry about that, but I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. So anyway, this is going to be about the Nintendo Wii U, and me share my thoughts about this great, underrated, underappreciated system. Now, this is the gamepad itself, and this is the Wii U console, which looks quite nice. It really, really does. And I just want to share my thoughts about the console and what I think about it overall. Now, the Wii U came out today for us in that region. Today, 30th of November 2012. 5 years ago today. And it's just insane that all that time, it's just crazy. It's 5 years since this console came out. And I have loved every moment of it. I've loved all the things that I've, played on it, the great games, the great gaming experiences, and the features that the Wii U gave us. And it's just really, really amazing. It, absolutely, crazy. So my thoughts about it is, well, share my experience, is, I do remember when it came out back to date in 2012. I was actually 17 at the time, going to college. And I was really, really excited for the Wii U. I never went to, I never went to a launch day, and I never bought it on launch day either. Later on that day, because I didn't have the money for it. But it was definitely a console that I wanted so flipping badly. And I was excited to see the next generation start, on that day. And I wanted this new console so much. Like I said, I'd loved the Nintendo Wii, and I thought the Wii U is going to be really, really amazing. And I was just so excited to see this brand new, great console come out. And there were just so much great stuff that made the Wii U a lot more interesting. With the, the gamepad, you've got the screen. Obviously, you've got the, the traditional buttons, but you've got a screen on it, which obviously is a touch screen, and you've got a stylus. And with that, you can basically, draw or, tap on things, click on a button or whatever. But you can also play the game via off-TV play. So if someone is using the television, you can play the full game on the gamepad, whether it's Pikmin 3, New Super Mario Bros. New Super Mario Bros. U, New Super Mario Maker, Super Mario Maker, Super Smash Bros., Bayonetta 2, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, a lot of those games you can play on the gamepad, and that is really, really good. And it is amazing to see, like, sort of a high-definition game played on this, that you can just, sit down and, play on this, and that is truly remarkable. I say very innovative. I know that the PlayStation Vita does that, with the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4, as well as the PS4 Pro, but you need both systems, so you need a PS3 or PS4 to use those features, whereas this came in the box, standard, which is quite interesting. It's just really, really good. Comfort of it, it feels really, really nice. Absolutely comfy, all that sort of stuff. When you look at it, you do think that it's really, really bulky. And honestly, it's not. It just isn't that bulky. It just fits well in the palm of my hands. It just feels nice. And I quite like that. One thing I want to discuss is the console, which this is the Wii U console. Stylish, sorry. Looks quite nice, you've got all the features and everything, on it. It just looks really, really cool. It just looks nice. And I think when it stood up on the stands, it looks like, to me, like a modern day Nintendo PC. It just feels that, it gives that vibe when you hold it like that, or look at it like that. It just looks nice. And it's stylish. As I say, it's like a posher modern day Wii, you know what I mean? It's just nice and stuff. And it's pretty cool. Now, one thing that with the system obviously built in is it actually has 32 gigabytes of flash memory, I think it is, a built-in memory. But there were two models. You had the white one and you had the black one. The white one had 8 gigabytes in it, and the black one had 32 gigabytes. And it's enough storage, but it's kind of pitiful because if you purchase a lot of digital release games for this, that storage is going to go down, down, down to 0. So one thing I did a while ago was purchase a USB flash drive. Now this one actually has 128 gigabytes. This is the 128 gigabyte one. And I actually had a 32 gig on this, but I was running out a lot of space. And last year during, as I call it, college/university season, what I mean basically with that is a lot of technology like, USBs, computers, printers, they become all a lot more cheaper for a sort of flash sale, because obviously a lot of people want them for university and college. So I got this really, really cheap, and I thought, I need more storage, and I thought, that's not bad. So I transferred everything from the 32 gig to this one, and the 32 gig I use my OER, you know what I mean? So I've got a lot of space for this in the meantime. I've still got a good amount on this storage, which is pretty nice. But if you ever do get a Wii U, remember that you need a good amount of storage, which is handy. So yeah, the Wii U, as I said, a unique console for what was made, just a lot of interesting features. One thing that is actually interesting is, obviously with it being the first HD high-definition Nintendo game console, it's so far, if you think about it, it's the last home console to have hardware-based backwards compatibility. Meaning that you can play any Wii game on it and it works fine. It has Wii hardware built into the machine, making it easy to play Wii games on the Wii U. So how you basically do that is you boot into Wii mode, and you can basically play the game through there. You put the disc in, and you're playing Wii games on the Wii U. And it's just a great thing. Also, you've got the digital catalogue of Wii games, a Wii Virtual Console, and WiiWare on there. So you got your NES, the Super Nintendo, N64, TurboGrafx, and Neo Geo on there, as well as Sega Master System and Sega Mega Drive. There's a lot of great stuff on there that make it worthwhile, alongside arcade games as well, you know what I mean? And it's great to play games on there, especially with Neo Geo games, because Neo Geo games, the console's really expensive, and it's really an affordable way to play those games, which is a good thing. But you'll need a Wii remote and all that sort of stuff to play those. You cannot use the gamepad, for those. But you can use it as a screen. So if if you're playing, for example, Wii Sports, you can, play away, or you want to play Just Dance or whatever, you can do it that way. So that's a nice thing and stuff. So you can basically play Mario Kart and you've got the screen here, so that's quite a nice thing. Another thing is, so far, if you want to think about it, out of the box, it's actually the last home console to be used on a non-high definition television. Now the thing with the Wii U is it's actually got an AV port on there, so you can actually use it on a non-HD television, which is quite interesting. And I remember thinking when the Switch came out that obviously all consoles now are fully HDMI only, and those consoles like the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PS4 Pro, Xbox One X and the Switch can be used on CRT televisions, but you need an adapter, like a converter, to do that. This one is the last one to actually be used on a non-HDMI television out of the box. So if you've got your composite Wii cables and you want to connect it to a CRT, you know what I mean? Connect it and you're done, you know what I mean? And that's the thing about it. Obviously you can use the composite on HD televisions, but pretty interesting to have that. The last, modern system to have that out the box, which is pretty cool and stuff. So yeah, the Wii U, it's just one of those interesting systems. It really, really is. It's just amazing. It's handy that you can use all your old controls from the Wii on the Wii U. So your Wii remotes, your Wii Remote Pluses, your nunchucks, your Wii Fit balance board, your Pro control, your classic controllers, all that sort of stuff, can be all used from the Wii to the Wii U, which is quite handy. And you've got a bunch of old, controllers that can be used on it. You've also got the NES Classic and the Super Nintendo Classic controller. So you've got a bunch of amazing, interesting questions for it. Okay, well, which controller should I use today? You know what I mean? All that sort of stuff. So you've got a lot of controllers. Even the GameCube controller works with this with the Wii U GameCube control adapter, but it only works with one game, which is Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. And it's such a shame that add-on was never fully implemented with the Wii U, because it would have been great to play Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U with a GameCube controller, and other games as well. It just wasn't implemented, and that is a big shame. Unfortunately, well, fortunately for the Switch, the control adapter was actually made compatible on the Switch last month via an update. So you can actually use your GameCube controllers on the Switch, and it works for more than one game, you know what I mean? Which is, impressive that it has that the Switch is able to do something that the Wii U isn't, you know what I mean? But, it's just how it goes and stuff. One thing that's interesting with the discs is they're actually proprietary. It's not a Blu-ray format. The Wii U format is called iDensity, which is a 25GB proprietary format made by Panasonic and Nintendo. The last home console you could say is the Dreamcast, because that used a GD-ROM that is not used in anything else. The Wii U, any Blu-ray or 4K player doesn't read it, it can't understand it. You know what I mean? It's a proprietary format that the Wii U is only able to read. And, it's the way it goes and stuff. But my final thoughts of the Wii U is a fantastic system, an amazing piece of tech kit, I'd say, when it was relevant. A lot of great games, very underrated, and Nintendo gave us a lot of great content on this console that make it worthwhile. Amazing virtual console, could have, improved a lot, but there was a lot of great stuff on it that made the console worthwhile. And if you've got a Wii U, if you are one of those people that have got a Wii U, well done, and hope you keep playing it, because there's so many great games that you haven't even played yet, you know what I mean? Same with me. So, I just want to say, happy birthday Nintendo Wii U. You might not have been perfect, but you were a great game console, highly underrated, highly underappreciated, as well as being ahead of the time with that gamepad support. An amazing console, will become a lot more valuable and a lot more interesting in the far future, and I just want to say, happy birthday Wii U. A great console that I will always love to bits. Absolutely amazing. And I hope that a lot of you love the Wii U to bits. If you don't have one, get one. Let's all make the Wii U great again. You know what I mean? We need this console to be great. Even though it's sort of in the afterlife now, we will always remember it. We will always cherish it. Us 13.6 million users who bought one will always love the console. And if you have not got one, go out and get one whenever. You know what I mean? A great console, well worth playing, and an amazing console. And I just want to say, thank you very much Wii U, and I will always keep playing you. So much great stuff on there, and thank you very much. You are my all-time favourite game console. Thank you very much Nintendo, and thank you very much for the Wii U. And I hope you all enjoyed this video and everything and stuff. And I just want to end with one last thing. If the Wii U was a person, I would love to meet that person. So yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you liked it, I just want to say thank you very much. But before I go, I just want to give a quick shout out to a YouTuber called 13UCube who loves the Wii U. He loves the console, makes great videos about it, and he's a great YouTuber. So if you've never watched him, check him out. It's called 13UCube. Well deserved, man. Deserves a bloody shout out every time. So I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. See you later. Bye.